The universe is vast and mysterious. Since the dawn of humanity, we have gazed at the stars and wondered about our place in the cosmos. One question has echoed through the ages. Could the universe itself be conscious? This idea might seem like science fiction, but some scientists and philosophers are starting to take it seriously. They are exploring the possibility that consciousness is not limited to living beings, but is a fundamental property of the universe. Imagine a universe that is aware of itself, a universe that thinks and feels. This is the mind-boggling concept that we will be exploring in this essay. Section 2. To understand how the universe could be conscious, we need to delve into the nature of reality itself. What is the universe made of? How does it work? Modern physics tells us that the universe is not just a collection of objects, but a complex web of interconnected energy fields. These fields interact with each other, giving rise to the particles and forces that we observe. If consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, it might be woven into the very fabric of these fields. Just as gravity and electromagnetism are fundamental forces of nature, consciousness could be another fundamental aspect of reality. Section 3. Quantum mechanics, the theory that governs the behavior of particles at the atomic and subatomic levels, has revealed some truly bizarre aspects of reality. One of the strangest is quantum entanglement. In quantum entanglement, two particles become linked, even when separated by vast distances. If you measure the state of one particle, you instantly know the state of the other, no matter how far apart they are. This spooky action at a distance, as Einstein called it, suggests that there might be deeper connections in the universe than we previously imagined. Could these connections be related to consciousness? Section 4. Consciousness is one of the biggest mysteries in science. How does the brain, a collection of cells and electrical impulses, give rise to subjective experience? How can we explain our thoughts, feelings, and sensations? Despite decades of research, we still don't have a complete understanding of consciousness. Some scientists believe that it might be an emergent property of complex systems, like the brain. Others speculate that it might be a fundamental aspect of reality, like space and time. If consciousness is indeed fundamental, it could be present at all levels of the universe, from the smallest particles to the largest structures. This leads us to the intriguing possibility of a conscious universe. Section 5. Carlo Rovelli's Relational Universe. Interconnectedness and its implications. Carlo Rovelli, an Italian theoretical physicist known for his work on loop quantum gravity, proposes the idea of a relational universe. In his view, the universe is not made up of independent objects, but rather a network of relationships. These relationships, Rovelli argues, are fundamental. Objects derive their properties and even their existence from their interactions with other objects. This interconnectedness, he suggests, could be the key to understanding consciousness. If everything in the universe is fundamentally interconnected, then it's not such a stretch to imagine that consciousness itself could be a product of these relationships. Section 6. Brian Greene and the Elegant Universe. String theory's role in universal consciousness. Brian Greene, a renowned string theorist, explores the idea of a universe composed of tiny, vibrating strings. These strings are the fundamental building blocks of everything in the universe. These strings, far smaller than even atoms, vibrate in different ways to create all the particles and forces that we observe. Each type of vibration corresponds to a different particle, much like how different notes on a musical instrument create different sounds. String theory, while still highly theoretical, could provide a framework for understanding a conscious universe. It suggests that the universe is not just a collection of random particles, but a coherent, interconnected whole. If the universe is a vast symphony of vibrating strings, could consciousness be an emergent property of these vibrations? This idea opens up fascinating possibilities for understanding the nature of consciousness itself. This is a question that physicists are only beginning to grapple with. The concept of a conscious universe challenges our traditional views of both physics and consciousness. However, the elegance and mathematical beauty of string theory make it a compelling area of exploration for understanding the nature of reality and the possibility of a conscious universe. The theory's ability to unify the forces of nature into a single framework is one of its most attractive features. By visualizing the universe as an interconnected web of vibrating strings, we can begin to see how everything is connected on a fundamental level. This interconnectedness might be the key to understanding how consciousness arises. Scientists are now discussing the implications of string theory on consciousness, exploring whether our minds are just another manifestation of these fundamental vibrations. Theoretical physicists are working on complex equations to better understand how these strings interact and how they might give rise to the phenomena we experience as consciousness. An artistic representation of a conscious universe helps us imagine the profound implications of this theory. If consciousness is indeed a fundamental aspect of the universe, it could revolutionize our understanding of both science and philosophy. The future of string theory holds immense potential. As we continue to explore and refine this theory, we may unlock new understanding about the universe and our place within it. The journey to uncover the mysteries of a conscious universe has only just begun. Section 7. Michio Kaku's Hyperspace. Exploring higher dimensions and their connection to consciousness. The concept of higher dimensions has fascinated scientists and philosophers for centuries. Michio Kaku, a theoretical physicist and futurist, has popularized the idea of higher dimensions beyond our everyday experience. His work has brought these complex ideas into the public eye, making them more accessible to a broader audience. He suggests that these higher dimensions could hold the key to understanding some of the most perplexing mysteries of the universe, including consciousness. The idea is that our current understanding of the universe is limited by our three-dimensional perspective. According to Kaku, our three-dimensional brains might be limited in their ability to perceive the full extent of reality. This limitation could be why we struggle to understand phenomena that seem to defy conventional scientific explanation. Just as a two-dimensional being might struggle to comprehend a three-dimensional object, we might be missing out on a much richer and more complex reality hidden within higher dimensions. Imagine trying to explain a cube to a flatlander. The concept would be almost impossible to grasp. We might be in a similar position, unable to fully understand the true nature of the universe because we are confined to our three-dimensional perspective. These hidden dimensions could be all around us, influencing our reality in ways we can't yet perceive. If consciousness is indeed a product of these higher dimensions, it could explain why it's so difficult to pin down scientifically. Traditional methods of scientific inquiry might not be sufficient to explore these higher dimensional aspects of reality. It could also shed light on other perplexing mysteries, such as the nature of dark matter and dark energy, which make up a significant portion of the universe but remain largely unexplained. We might need to develop entirely new ways of thinking and observing to truly comprehend its nature. This could involve new mathematical frameworks, advanced technologies, or even entirely new scientific paradigms. The development of advanced scientific instruments, such as particle accelerators and space telescopes, has already begun to push the boundaries of our understanding. These tools allow us to probe deeper into the fabric of reality, revealing hints of these higher dimensions. Interdisciplinary research, combining insights from physics, neuroscience, and even philosophy, could be crucial in unraveling these mysteries. By bringing together different fields of study, we can approach the problem from multiple angles, increasing our chances of making significant breakthroughs. The exploration of higher dimensions and their connection to consciousness is still in its early stages, but the potential implications are profound. If we can unlock the secrets of these hidden dimensions, we might gain a deeper understanding of the universe and our place within it. This knowledge could also have far-reaching implications for the future of humanity, potentially leading to new technologies, new ways of thinking, and even new forms of consciousness. The journey to explore higher dimensions is just beginning, and it promises to be an exciting and transformative adventure. Section 8. Panpsychism. The theory of universal consciousness, a concept that has intrigued philosophers and scientists alike for centuries. Panpsychism, a philosophical view gaining traction in some scientific circles, suggests that consciousness is not exclusive to humans or even living beings. It proposes that consciousness is a fundamental and ubiquitous property of the universe. According to Panpsychism, consciousness is not something that emerges only in complex brains, but is a basic feature of all matter. This means that even inanimate objects like rocks and atoms possess some level of consciousness, albeit in a rudimentary form. The idea is that everything in the universe has a mental aspect, albeit in a rudimentary form. This consciousness is not like human self-awareness, but more like a basic experience or feeling. While this might seem like a radical idea, it challenges the traditional view that consciousness arises only in complex organisms. Proponents of panpsychism argue that it offers the most parsimonious explanation for the existence of consciousness. If consciousness is fundamental, then it doesn't need to emerge from complex systems like the brain. Instead, it's simply a fundamental ingredient of reality, present at all levels of existence. This perspective shifts the focus from trying to explain how consciousness arises from non-conscious matter to understanding how it is a basic part of the fabric of reality. It's simply a fundamental ingredient of reality, present at all levels of existence. This view has profound implications for our understanding of the universe and our place within it. If consciousness is indeed a universal property, it means that the universe is teeming with a form of awareness, no matter how basic. This could lead to a new way of looking at the cosmos, where everything is interconnected through this shared property. This view has profound implications for our understanding of the universe and our place within it. It suggests that we are not isolated beings, but part of a vast, conscious universe. This interconnectedness could change how we approach everything from science to spirituality, offering a more holistic view of existence.